So I'm out here with the little brother on a dirt bike. What kind of bike is this?
KX110.
KX110. How fast is it? 40, 50 miles an hour, 45, 55, maybe 65 miles an hour?
No.
He says no about 65, but you know, he'll keep it at 45, 50. How's it feel to go that fast? Feels cool, right? Feel the breeze going through your hair? I rode it too, and I felt the tears streaming down my eyes because I didn't wear the goggles. Felt good, that's all I gotta say. It's fun. So when you're out in the woods and you're in quarantine, you got no place to work out, always got these bad boys right here. Big ass branches. So take your shirt off. So, you know, flex for the animals out here, just in case nobody's looking. Get up front of the branch, start doing, I like to do a minimum of 10. There you go. Sometimes you get chunks of bark to fall on you. What's up, everyone? I gotta say that it really doesn't get much more beautiful than this. So right here I found a nice little assortment of dandelion leaves. Way to be sure is that you see the dandelion growing from the base where the leaves are surrounding it. So those here with the little serrated edges, those are dandelion leaves, and we're gonna put that in a nice frying pan and saute it up with some olive oil, maybe some garlic, salt, and butter. It's gonna be delicious. Can't wait. On this little patch of green earth, we have an assortment of things to eat. One of the ones I'm excited about is this beautiful violet flower. I'm going to be using these mostly as a garnish after I saute up some dandelion leaves and 3-leaf clovers. If you found 4-leaf clover, you might just be kind of lucky there. But I found a couple of 3 leaves and I'm going to use those. Here are my 3 leaves that I found. I'm going to mix that with the dandelion leaves as well and saute. Now this little patch of violets right here is burning. So now that we got a nice big bowl of leaves and violets and a couple of 3-leaf clovers inside, we're gonna sort out the bad leaves from the good leaves, the good from the bad,
These are
so
the
that it
good
gets
leaves.
sauteing.
And these are the good leaves. All the big ones are the good leaves too, and the little ones.
That's true. Good job. High in vitamin C, and the flowers and leaves are edible raw or cooked. Tonight, I'm gonna use these as a garnish, so I'm gonna leave these raw and instead cook the dandelion leaves. It's a nice little pile right here that I just separated from those beautiful little violets. Ain't that pretty? So now we got the dandelion leaves all nice and washed. So what you want to do also is kind of cut them so that you don't have these long leaves hanging out the pan there. And it makes it a little bit easier to eat as well. Cut that up. And you have some smaller pieces to work with there. To do here, we got the dandelion leaves all nice and chopped up in a colander, drained of water. Just gonna pour them right into this little cast iron frying pan right here. You hear it sear and sizzle. And you know, it looks like a small pan, but a lot of that's gonna cook right down. You're gonna have a lot less than what it looks like when it's raw. I want to keep this pretty simple, guys. We have some apple cider vinegar here. It's gonna take away some of the bitterness that it might have. Organic, no salt seasoning. A little bit of garlic powder. And adobo. Add a little more flavor. I'm gonna add some fresh garlic to this. All you need is about maybe like a small spoonful. I'm gonna use some adobo. Sprinkle that on top. Not too much, you don't want to be too salty. And we're gonna try some, what I have here is organic, no salt seasoning. It has an organic onion, garlic, carrot, and all sorts of other things that taste great in this recipe. Need a little bit of that, and you're good to go. You just take a nice wooden spoon, stir that up, and turn the fire up a little bit. Turn it up a little so you get a little more of a sizzle there, turn up the heat a little bit, and stir fry that up. And while that's cooking there, smelling good and fresh and beautiful, you see how much that kind of melted down? Not as much as it would look like at first. I'm gonna take these violets here and give them a good rinse for the garnish. The dandelion greens are cooked down beautifully and they smell delicious. So what we can do now is turn off this fire and get ready for a nice plate. And right now, I present to you the final product. Look at how pretty this came out. I think it's simply beautiful. I mean, these violet garnishes worked out so great. It gives it so much color, and it adds lots of vitamins and minerals as well. As I said before, it's packed with vitamin C. Now, it's bon appetit. So right now is a moment of truth. Let's taste this and see how that's gonna be. For evidence, you got me on camera digging in. Wow, that's really amazing. You gotta try this at home. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I bet you'll love it. If you do the recipe right, I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made